Good morning, folks, and welcome to our podcast, the last one actually for January of 2026. The month has really flown past, and it's been a wonderful month with lots of activity, lots of returning members, and probably for those of you getting to the club, you will have seen a lot of construction that's taking place around the club, and possibly with the momentum building, it's just an opportunity for me just to give you a quick and a brief update on what's going on with the building. So at the pool area, the pool itself is undergoing some remedial work, which essentially is from the date of construction, requiring us to empty the pool and refiberglass and resurface the pool, and specifically the stairs that were sort of quite slippery. We've addressed that. So apologies for those of you training for the various races and upcoming swimming events, but the pool will be back to normal hopefully by the end of this week. The work around the kids club is gaining full momentum. So we start casting the slab this week. The slab is really the floor base that will then precede the brickwork that's going to be taking place around the kids club. And that work is sort of reaching roof height in about 3 weeks' time. So watch the space. Very, very exciting announcements to come in terms of who's coming into the kids space. And also at the same time, we've used the opportunity to redo our pool locker rooms, and you'll see that work. The roof is in fact going on in the next fortnight. Down at the paddle and at the rackets pavilion, the rackets is going through also quite a large transformation. So there we're building the new pro shop with offices for our sports manager and our entertainment and activities managers' offices. Also a new deli with bar and larger kitchen so that we can offer you a wider variety of menu offerings at the paddle and rackets pavilion. And then more excitingly is the actual pavilion itself is getting a mezzanine level with roof structure so that we have covered seating facilities for a lot larger numbers. And the actual current pavilion gets converted into a co-working or collaborative workspace. And very excitingly, it'll have the opportunity for us to have sort of 3 small mini boardrooms or pod rooms, as we're going to call them, which will facilitate the functions team in terms of their offerings of smaller venues. At the paddle and rackets facility, you'll see starting construction today is also the kiddies area, together with a family bathroom for also our physically challenged members who will have a ramp access to a enlarged bathroom area. And that play area is under construction, and within the next sort of 3 weeks, hopefully we'll be able to sort of showcase that facility to you as the members. Just a quick reminder, this week coming up is the club draw taking place on Friday night. Folks, just to remind all members that there is a change this year that, winners have to be present. Should you be in person present again and you happen to win, just remind you'll get your full winnings. Should you not be in person and you are one of the winners, folks, there is a forfeit of 30%. That's going to be a rollover to the end of year's draw. And that really is to encourage members to participate on the evening. So please, folks, lots happening on the night. From a family-friendly point of view, we've got a magician for the kids. Painting is available. We've got for the teens, our pinball and foosball. And then snag golf is back. So please, Friday night coming up, join us on the terrace. There's a lot of activity, a lot of food and beverage activations. And you'll also see a food truck that is being set up at the paddle facility whilst our kitchens are undergoing renovations. Some of the new club events that have taking place, and we really are pleased with the incredible response there too. The poker nights filling up quickly, so don't forget to book and don't leave it too late. Our sip and paint is also open for bookings, and we very excitingly have got Blauklippen on board with their gin, and that's going to be definitely one not to be missed. Valentine's night and our dinner with Ernie Elson, the menu is up, and please make sure that you take the time to book. The bookings are filling up extremely quickly, and it's normally a very popular night. So if you haven't already booked, go and make your bookings at reception. Just a reminder, folks, that all of these venues are limited in terms of seating. So we do ask you just to be mindful of that when you do make your booking, you are secured of a place. If you don't, unfortunately, we can't guarantee that you'll have spots on the evening. There's a great energy taking place around the club. And again, for us, we're really excited about the year ahead. We also are preparing for the Greens project, which is launching in April, just after the Easter weekend. So really, we can't wait to see what 2026 holds for us. It really is, and I remain very, very positive about 2026 as a transformational year for Bryanston Country Club. We're also mindful, folks, that on the large days and events, we have parking challenges. So please, if you do park, please park carefully. And if you are parking off the curb, try and park in a way that another car is able to at least also park on that grass verge. Some of the reminders, we do remind all members that our security guards and course marshals carry security cameras on them, and that's really for the safety of all people involved. And please, can we ask you to be respectful of them? Their job isn't an enviable one, and please not to disrespect them. And please, as I said earlier, just be mindful of the staff around the clubhouse. We're also asking that, when members are inviting their guests, please to be present with that guest. We've unfortunately had one or two instances recently with guests being on the premises without the member on the premises. And again, that just is in contravention of the rules. And unfortunately, where we've had one or two unfortunate incidents, it's also been where the member hasn't been present and those guests have been asked to leave the premises. Our WhatsApp groups and our communication platforms are there for you to know what's going on in the club. Keep an eye on the communication in terms of the updates so that we can keep you appraised of what's happening at the club. And folks, if you're not already on those platforms, please join, because whilst you can always mute the group, it does keep you informed of what's happening. We also remind all members, please, in terms of security, it is an enhanced facility that you're able to put your picture onto your profile. And in terms of the app, it allows us as a team to ensure that should your card or your membership number be used incorrectly, that at least we can reduce the chances thereof. And we do remind you, it's a very simple process. If you're not familiar with technology, please pop around to the office. Any one of the team there will be able to help you, or at least get an appointment to get that loaded up. And that's a picture that when your card or membership details call up on the point of sale, your picture is reflected thereon, and it just helps our staff. We often have a number of casual staff around the property, so it also helps them because they're not as familiar with the members' details as with our permanent staff. So folks, from us this week, quite a lot happening. We love to see you at the club draw. Please pop on past the office again if there are any questions that you have. And again, you'll see on the notice board some of the updated renders, which get updated sort of on a frequent basis as we improve the projects, or rather improve the rendering of those projects. Very exciting times for you, the member. And we look forward to seeing you around the club. From my side, have a wonderful week. And again, thank you again for being a member at Bryston. Much appreciated.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the podcast. Welcome again. We're underneath the shelter, the coolest spot on the golf course at the moment with the heat that we've been having. I'm sure you guys have noticed quite a bit of burning out on the course. Don't stress too much. We are on top of it. Farney is getting some water out on the course. We're obviously hoping for some rain. Funny enough, not too long ago, we were praying that the rain stops, and now we pray for the rain again. That's why us humans, we're never happy with anything, are we? But just a quick update, guys. As you all know, Douglas entry is still open until the 16th of Feb. I feel like I just need to remind everybody, please get your entries in before you get the disappointment of not being put into the draw. We're sitting on about 74 teams that have entered. So the draw night is going to be a great fun activities as always. Club champs, we will be sending out a notification later on Wednesday, just to give you guys an update with club champs. But essentially what is happening with club champs, we don't have enough numbers to do a qualifying rounds, so there will be no qualifying for this year's club champs. We're sitting on about 112 players now enter for club championships. Entries will close on Saturday, so please guys do get your entries in. What we're thinking is that we have the 112 now, meaning that we need another 30 or 40, 43 more entries to have a full field, 44 entries to have a full field. So the first 44 entries that we get in will get into the event. Everyone else after that will be put on the waiting list, and we'll try to get you guys into the event if people do pull out of the championship itself. So please, guys, do get your entries in so that we can get you into the club champs. It's going to be a great one this year. And with it being different in March, conditions are different, so golf will be a bit different for you guys all, and the test of golf will be a little bit different with the elements as well. So please do keep an eye on that, and please do get your entries in. Knockout entries also close on Saturday, so please, we have extended this knockout entries. Devo is actually busy with it now, so we're hoping to get a fuller field. He will get the draws and everything done on Sunday, and then all notifications will be sent out on Monday. So please do keep an eye on that. So if you have entered for the knockouts, keep an eye out, and Devo will be communicating the knockout entries for you guys going forward. And then just a quick one with the bins and the little tee boxes again, guys. I'm pleading once again. I sound like a broken record with this every week. But guys, we do have bins out on the course everywhere. So please, I do urge you guys not to put your cigarette butts, not to put your papers, not to put your water or your bottles in there. Please keep it for the bin and throw it into the bin, and let's try to keep the course looking as good as we can. Lots of divots as well out on the course. So please do encourage you guys to fill your divots. If you're too lazy to fill your divots, get a caddy or a spotter for your full ball, and they will be happy to fill your divots for you. So please, guys, we do urge everyone, fill your divots, fix your pitch marks, keep the course neat and tidy for everybody. And then, yes, pace of play, guys. On a Sunday, we have noticed Sundays are getting busy again, which is nice to see. But just a reminder that Sunday, even though it is a family day, we still have the pace of play rules in place. So please, guys, we urge you, keep up to the 4 hours, 30 rounds, morning and afternoons on a Sunday. Like I say, I understand that you're with family and you want to have fun, but we have other golfers out on the course as well that's looking for the same enjoyment, and playing a 5 hour plus round becomes a bit unpleasant for golfers out on the course. So we do urge you guys to keep up with the pace of play, and the marshals out there will be keeping on top of everybody. So please do adhere to the rules of that. Some more positive stuff. We had our first league game. Our ladies um, took on Eagle Canyon on Sunday in our first league game for the season for the ladies, and we won the game 2-1. So well done to our ladies. And on Wednesday, we hosted our first trophy event for the ladies, which was the Bogey Trophy. So it's silver and the bronze division. Chloe D'Souza winning the silver division and Lynn Parrymore winning the bronze division. So well done, ladies. Well done on your win. Great way to start the year. And then on our junior side, DeVoe hosted our first junior Order of Merit event on Sunday as well. And Sam van den Berg clearly hasn't lost any form out there during the festive period. And he came out winning again. So well done to Sam, and thank you to all the kids that came. Great first event for the year. And yeah, looking forward to the rest of it. And we will see you guys next week with a bit more information about the calendar coming up for the year. Have a good week, guys, and see you out on the course. Thank you.
Thanks, Gareth. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We've got a lot happening and starting in the rackets section. Squash League will be starting soon. Tennis League will be starting soon. So look out on the WhatsApp groups to put your name down on poll if you want to participate or even just be reserves. Paddle, we're having our first open paddle tournament this coming weekend, as well as ladies. So come down and put your name down at the Rackets Pavilion if you haven't already. And then leaving the best the last, this past weekend, the Ultimate Sports Challenge. What a success. What a great time had by everyone. I've had amazing feedback. Thank you very much to everyone that participated. I think it was a great day. Very hot, but it ran so smoothly. It really ran according to clockwork. I don't think it could have run even better than I hoped. So, and thank you to the golf department, DeVoe, for helping out with the putting. Really appreciate your time on that. And so following after this, have a look at the video that was put together and some of the photos from the day. Enjoy. Cheerio.